Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 3 of my Manchester United FM21 beta save. As always, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming back. I really do appreciate it. I also appreciate a cheeky thumbs up. If you're brand new, feel free to subscribe. I've not just got this series, I've got a big series planned once the full game comes out and I can get my hands on the editor. And I've got a few one-offs, a couple of story videos in the pipeline and something different soon. Bit of fun, which isn't great viewing for any Manchester United fans, unfortunately, but maybe you will enjoy that. So keep your eyes out. I hope you're happy, I hope you're well, and hope you're safe. And I can't wait to share with you. It's been fun to play. I'm madly in love with this brand new game. I fall more and more in love with it the more I play it. How's things been going? Because we're in a great position, weren't we? Last time I saw you, is it still going great? Or if the wheels fell off, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer style? Let's find out. We're going to start here with the first bit of news, and Mr. Ighalo, his loan ended. I didn't try and extend it because he didn't really play for me. Didn't really need him. Having Cavani banging in a ton of goals. Martial has been awesome for me. I did mention maybe early doors that I'd consider maybe getting rid of him, but on here, in my tactic for United, he scores a ton. And don't forget, I've got Greenwood, I've got Rashford, hopefully I have a new striker coming in the summer. So I've got options. I mean, someone said, why try and buy Haaland? When you've got someone like Greenwood, but they can all play out wide, and I love that. I can have Greenwood out wide, Rashford out wide, another striker up top, and I can mix and match it and change it up, and I love having loads of options. We've also had our youth intake, and I don't know how you feel about it, but very rarely do you get a 5-star potential player in my own youth intake, no matter where I am. Always seems like everyone else gets the good players, and you have to go out there and get them off them eventually. And I've played as Man United many times, and you have great facilities, great staff, and you don't always get great youth players. So there's a couple of other guys, about 3-star, I've signed them, but James I'm liking because he's a right back as well, and I like that. I think, you know, not yet, he's 15, but you know, I don't know how long I'm going to play this series. I'll probably carry it on personally because it's United for fun. So I'm hoping I can develop him because he's the first player that's come through one of my academies on this year's game. So I'm interested to see if I can make him a future England right back. Now, of course, we've got great facilities, and you might have noticed this because I showed you the page for something else in the last episode, but I didn't talk about what I want to talk about now. And we are expanding Old Trafford. It's in the planning phase. I think they're going to stick another 10,000 seats on it. It doesn't say it on here, but it's in the planning stage on the Club Vision section, which is awesome. I always love it. I think on older games you can get Old Trafford up to about 100,000, and I love that. And I've said this, if you're new to my channel, it don't matter how long I'm going to play a save, I always try and play it properly. I always try and improve everything I can. If I can get a bigger stadium, a new stadium, I'll try. I always try and do everything. I think little details in this game are great. I love it. So we are out of the Carabao Cup, you know that. Cambridge knocked my B team out, but we're in the FA Cup, and I wouldn't mind doing well in this. Going on and winning it would be pretty cool. Now, I did mention I used to like the old version of this screen. When you go on the fixtures, you click on the result. This is one thing I'm still not sold on. I just think it's very dull and boring. Now, I know you can click on here and look at the goals individually, but I used to be able to go on and look at match highlights, goals, and just click on goals, and it'd show you all the goals, and I'd record that and show you highlights in important games. And I'd love to do it on this year's game because the match engine is better. We're scoring great goals. The variety is better, I personally believe. So I think I'm missing out, and I don't want to click on each individual one yet. I'm hoping that changes. I might even message Football Manager and ask him on Twitter. Next, we played Chelsea, and again we won 4-1. Great game. Really happy. Martial is an absolute beast, and I love this. I mean, I love it. I mean, I'm thinking of, obviously, with James going, I'm going to have Rashford, Sancho here, Greenwood on here. I've promoted the kid, Palestri. Of Martial, Cavani, another season I've given him. If I get Haaland as well, will be scary. I just want this. I know these two aren't great in real life, but as a back four, them four are doing great things. I think I just need that defensive midfielder. Hopefully I can sell some players. I've still got Phil Jones. Can't get rid of him. Some of you guys have said you did. I don't know how. I can't. And we'll see how it goes. But I'm hoping to generate a bit more money. Matto will be leaving on a free. We'll have his wages to pump into it and get some players in. On to the 5th round though, and we got beat on penalties. They played better, to be fair. We weren't really at the races. on this day. I was a bit disappointed because we had neck and neck with Liverpool in the league as well, weren't we? Are we still? Find out, but I was gutted. You don't want to lose to Liverpool, but fair play to them. They are good. They're where we want to be. They're a couple of steps ahead of me still. Over to the Champions League, and we drew Bayern. Straight out of the knockouts, we got Bayern. Brilliant. A great team. Current European champions, aren't they? So they're an outstanding side. They've got Sane, Muller, Lewandowski. That is a good front three. Got beat 2-0, so we needed a miracle. Now, we didn't get that miracle, and we're out in the first round knockout, which is massively disappointing, but this is a work in progress. I didn't think I was going to come in and turn this Man United team into the ultimate team ever. I know there's work to do, and that's what excites me, and it's driving me on to play. And we lost, but we didn't lose at home. We lost an aggregate, but at least we won one of them. 2-1. Martial is so good on this game. Over to the Premier League, and as you can see, we are nearly over. We've got 2 games left to play, and if you look here, you'll see what today's live com's going to be. It is, of course, the Manchester derby at the Theatre of Dreams, and City are battling out. Spurs, you might remember, were shocking. We battered them, didn't we? And they were down here. They've still got Jose, and they're fighting for that 4th spot. They're close. They were there at one point, but City run like a 10-game unbeaten run, so they're going to be tough to play today. Now, we've dropped silly points here and there. So have Liverpool. But they are edging it now. They're 4 points clear. So it's looking like they're going to pip us to the post in the title. It's not over yet, though. And I'm not bothered about being second. I want Champions League football. I want to keep increasing our stature, our finances. It's always next year. Like I said, we've got an outstanding defence. It might not match real life, but this isn't real life. This is a computer game, and I'll take it. I'll take it. If I can put my money elsewhere for now, I can go to the defence later. But my back four, my goalkeeper doing fantastic. 10 goals clear of Liverpool. We're in second. We just need that. We're just lacking something. And even though I've got 2 guys that are closing in on 30 goals apiece, Cavani and Martial, we're still lacking. Look at Liverpool. But maybe, just maybe, that might all change. Because we are bringing in Depay, aren't we, to replace James, which frees up one of maybe Greenwood and that going out wide. And I couldn't say no to this. Mr. Haaland, I think he's had a minimum free release clause of 70 million. So we've done it. We've signed him. The deal is in place. Look. He's one of the best young strikers on the game, and I want as many options as possible. So what, I've got Greenwood. Let them fight out. Let's have more quality, more depth. I want to win something, and we need more. So this is the squad, a range by average rating, and as you can see, Mr. Anthony Martial is my #1 player. You know, he's amazing. He's been fantastic. I can't moan. He ain't going anywhere. 27 goals, 25 games. You'll see Cavani there. Played a lot of games. Come on, sub a bit more. We still bagged 28. If we look at assists, coming from Fernandez, Sancho, he is a good player. His form's dipped a bit though, but he's a good player. I mean, Wan-Bissaka is my 2nd best player, and I was slagging him. Like I said, sometimes it works both ways, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? You never know what's going to happen. You can't always compare this game to real life. Squad numbers, how a player is. Just go with what the game is. That's what I'll always say. But look, Tellez, Luke Shaw is turd. Even he's doing all right. It's Pogba's. Pogba could be better. Where's Pogba? Where is he? I'm tempted to cash in, you know. Donny's a good little player. I don't know. You never know. Football's a funny old game. Talking about little changes, I've noticed one, which I don't know, it's not a big thing. But when you're on a club page, on my page, it doesn't show you your key player or your hot prospect anymore. And it's the same with everyone. Now, I wonder, is that one of them little things you can get rid of to free up a bit of computer memory to put in elsewhere in the game? Or is it something they've got rid of because you could just go to a team and find out the hot prospect without scouting them? You knew that team's best young player was there, the best player was there, and it was a bit lazy. I don't know why they've done that. I'm not asked by it. So, of course, I played a ton of games, and that's the Liverpool game from the last episode when we beat them 3-0, which was absolutely fantastic. We went on a great run. I mean, look at that run. We drew with Arsenal all the way up until when we beat City 1-0. And then we got beat off Chelsea. So, we dropped a lot of points. Liverpool got the revenge recently, beating me 1-0. The Southampton game, I was massively disappointed in. If I go down, actually, I'll spin them. It's easier for you. So, obviously, we're playing City today, and then I've got Newcastle at home. 2 of them games, look, that was a lot of away games, wasn't it? That was a tough little group, and we didn't do too well with that. But yeah, so I've got 2 games left to play. They're both at home, so we have got a slight advantage. One thing I didn't get is how the fixtures work. Now look, Man City at the second half of the season, right? Where's Leeds? Well, we played Leeds twice in the first half of the season. Look at that, Leeds so close together. Of course, they give me my budget like last week, so I put the budget straight in for Haaland before anyone else. That's how I got that deal done. Obviously, we lose a lot of money at United every year, but you generate shit tons in the summer, so that'll get boosted. I don't know if they'll boost that because they've already given me budget. We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, Matta's going on a free, and there might be a couple of others leaving. I'm hoping to ship Jones out as well, and a couple of the younger players who aren't really, I don't want them anymore. The likes of Pereira, Joel, Dalot. I know some of you said you really like him, but I reckon we get rid. I don't really feel like I need him. I don't. And that may be it. Maybe Chong can go as well. Free up some wages, get a few million in, hopefully. I mean, Chong, 7.5 million. Dalot, 9.5. Phil Jones, apparently, I might be. I've offered him out for 10, which is nearly half price, and nobody wants him. 22 million for him. I don't rate him as a player. I'd love to know what you think. Some of you probably like him. I don't rate him. So I could generate 30-40 million here. So these are my defensive midfielders currently on my shortlist that I've either scouted at some level. They're 25 and under because I don't want to get old guys in. I want a build for the future, but I don't want kids. And they're interested apparently. Now I like, and I've had him before, I really like Wilfred. Joe at Leicester. He's a solid player, and he's the kind of player I've had him in this tactic before. He's 24 years old, 6 foot, works hard, got stamina, can tackle, and that's what I want. Someone who can tackle, get the ball, give it to Bruno, Pogba, Donny. Do you know what I mean? That kind of player. Does he fit it perfectly? I don't know, but like I said, sometimes just go with what you know. Of course, I talked about affiliates, and you know I like money affiliates, and you might have done this yourself, but it's up now. I just want to show you the difference. So you used to click on look for affiliate, and you go straight to your chairman or your gaffer, whoever the main guy is, a director or whatever, and you'd have the options, wouldn't you, to I want a scouting one, I want a loan one, I want a financial one. That doesn't happen now, watch. Get that. The board will get back to you shortly and let you know their decision. Okay, so sometimes with a decision, they'll get straight back to you. Sometimes you've got to wait. But like last time, they got back to me and said, no, we want another loan one. And then got back to me and said, no, we don't do that now. And I'm annoyed with that. I want to get some financial affiliates, especially for United. We need to be like linked with China and America. And a team with money is our opponents today. And have you noticed something massive? Where's Pep Guardiola? They've got the Leeds manager in charge. Well, Pep was sacked. He was sacked a couple of months back. That is insane. Would that happen in real life? I hope so. And if you're wondering, Leeds fans, because I know some of you are Leeds fans, but you still like me enough to watch this, thank you. That's your new manager. Never heard of him. So Man City took their manager, so Leeds took City's assistant manager. I love this game. I love how this game thinks sometimes. We get to today's game. Well, yeah, City, Derby. We've beaten once at their place. Hopefully we can destroy them today. Liverpool aren't playing. I think they play on Wednesday. So we've got a chance to catch them up and put the pressure on them, but I can't see them failing. Now, the only advantage we may have is the reason they're not playing today and they are playing on Wednesday is because we're in the FA Cup final today, weirdly. So they've got to play that. Maybe that'll take it out of them, but they've got a chance of winning a trophy and building momentum. They've got to play Chelsea, which will be tough, and Fulham, both games at home. Well, there you go. They played their game before us, beating Palace, unfortunately 5-0 in the FA Cup final. Palace have been relegated, by the way, got to an FA Cup final. How good would that have been for them? Welcome to the team sheet. And obviously, this is a different Man City. This is not Pep, is it? I don't know how I feel about it because they've got a good manager now, but it's going to be a different style, isn't it? Different way. Same old players, though. Don't want to get beat at Old Trafford off Man City. And we're going to roll here. We've beat Spurs, we've beat the Scousers. Now we've got to beat the Blue Noses. So yeah, I have started Greenwood instead of Martial and Cavani because them two are lacking a bit of sharpness. I don't know why. They're just not at peak. And I do like that front three of Greenwood, Sancho and Rashford. It's young, it's English, it's exciting. I know we've got Haaland coming. And he hasn't got England nationality. A minute in. Pretty special. Let's watch that again because I missed it because I was talking. I did not expect to score straight away. So look at that. Wan-Bissaka, Kung Fu kicked it to Bruno. Vision pass straight to Rashford. Perfect football. Here we go again. Man City on the move. Walker. Can we get him on the break? I keep thinking as well, obviously going on about getting a new defensive midfielder. I've played McTominay there a lot this year and he's done a good job. It's hard, isn't it? It's Fred. Fred's the one unhappy. Everyone else who's like a bit time player seems fine with it. Here's Tellers. Can we get another one early? Let's kill him off. But it's Fred. He's a bit unhappy. So he might have to go just because he's kicking up a storm. Oh, Sancho, mate. But yeah, just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's watched the first 2 episodes, liked and commented. Really do appreciate you taking the time to do that. Hopefully you enjoy it and stick around for everything I'm doing. Like I said, I've got a good few little stories I'm going to sprinkle out up until Christmas. One's got a really important message that I'm working on with a very close friend of mine, which hopefully we can raise some awareness for a certain issue. I've got one that's just a bit of fun, bit of old school fun, a bit random, that I was going to do on FM20, but I've ended up putting it off for the new game because I wanted to see how the land lies in the footballing world. I've got a video possibly coming out the day after this, which is a bit different. We're going to look at how the game progresses. I won't give away too much, but this game progressing, it's not the most exciting game, but we look way the better team. They haven't created a chance. Keep meaning to take a picture of this thing, that clusterfuck of whatever that is. If you make sense of that, like this claps for you. I mean, what is it? Why does that make any? What help is that? What I do like is beating Man City 1-0 at half time and absolutely controlling the game. That's awesome. What else is awesome is I could bring on Cavani and Martial, 2 of the most lethal goal scorers in the league, on at some point. Right, come on, 55 minutes gone, no action in the second half. Give us some highlights, man. Don't run the game down. We want some fun. Half an hour to go. I mean, passes completed, possessions, all pretty equal, but they just can't get into the final third. Are they going to do it here now? If they have one attack and score, I'll be so angry. Oh, well done, McTominay. See what I mean? That's what I like. Give it to Pogba. Sancho charging forward. This front three, scare it. Oh, wasted. Come on, boys. Here's Man City. Sky blue noses. Tiny club. I love banter. Tiny club with a load of money. You can't polish a turd. Let's be honest. But is this turd going to score? And there's no David De Gea. Tips it over. Ball for City. Come on, let's get it on the break. Make some changes soon. McTominay didn't get it and we've not picked it up. Jesus himself, the Holy One. Nothing happens. They can't do anything. Here come Man City again. Good tackle. Mr. Tellez. What a player. I've made 3 changes. Martial out wide on the left. We have Cavani up top and Donny's come on for Pogba, I think. In the centre is Bruno. Sancho. Bruno. Sancho. I feel good about it. Pogba! Oh. Right, 15 minutes ago, we are the better team, easily. But City and Man City, and they're full of quality. Got the second best player in the league in Kev. City can fold in, fresh legs, get past Tellez. Come on, Tellez, get on him. Get on him. He hasn't got on him. City are coming at us again. They really want this equaliser. An equaliser they don't deserve. But Cavani's picked it up. He's now 34 years old, but he's still a player. The number 7. And he's hit the post. But I was a big hater of shout-outs. I used to like him and I think it got worse. And I only found Demand More ever really worked. I think the new ones have got alright. I don't feel like you put one out there and it sends everything tits up. I like Focus. And I've used Focus. And we didn't focus. Gabriel Jesus just lofted one straight over Dave's head. Watch Man City now. Watch him. Do you want to get a bad feeling in your stomach? Oh, go on. You're going to win that. He's going to win it. He's going to win it. He's Martial. Put his control letting down. Brilliant. He's got a bad feeling in his stomach. They're going to nick this from me. 10 minutes to go. Here's Bruno. Oh, fed it through to Martial. Pick that out. Oh, pick it out. What's the ref doing? What's the ref doing? Why are we not following the goal scorer? Why are they all crowding him? Checking it with VAR? No. Why? Cavani was offside. Where is he? Fuck's sake. Oh, well, that's disappointing. That is disappointing. But it is what it is. It's Man City. It is what it is. Title dreams are definitely dead. Right, Cavani, Mr. What were you doing offside? Can he Save it for us, referee. Penalty. No, Cavani. How's he not scored there? I like it. I like it. We have got a bit of desire here, haven't we? I've told him to push forward a bit more, go at him a bit more, demanded a bit more. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think City, even though we have had about 20... Look how many shots we've had. I think City are going to... What's going on again, ref? You dare, referee. You dare. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Checking goal review. Fuck off. Stick it up your arseholes, you absolute twats. Oh, shut up. Shut up. You know what we need to get in, don't you? Some offside training. I can't believe that. Well, I played the last game against Newcastle. The season's over. Liverpool are champions. They were champions on the Wednesday when they drew with Chelsea. We could, no matter what happened for us against Newcastle. It was too little, too late. We beat them 2-0, so I'm well happy with that. City got beat off Leeds at home, which is fantastic, losing a 5-game home run of being undefeated. But yeah, good season, man. Only 4 points off there, miles away from Arsenal. I'm this close. There's a title in this team, and I want to get there. Sheffield United, West Brom and Palace have gone down. When it comes to the summer, I'm going to leave that for the next episode. We'll see what the awards and all that are like, all that good stuff. See if we win any awards, any of my players win any awards. Can I win one? I don't think I will, but it'd be quite cool. I've got a few manager of the months, but we'll have a look at all that stuff. New players in and out, and we'll probably play the first game of the season in the Premier League. So there we have it. That is the end of episode 3. Thanks for watching. You're an absolute ledge. Smash that like button. If you really want to help my channel out, you can always pledge to my Patreon. You find a link to that and lots of other stuff down below in the description. Hopefully I'm going to see your beautiful, pretty face back for episode 4. Start of a new season, the start of the campaign where I think we really need to be looking at winning the league. Hopefully Liverpool go on the slide and we go on the up with Mr. Haaland leading the charge. I'm excited to see what this kid can do. I've never had him since he's become great on this game. Didn't have him last year. Can't wait to have him this year. Can't wait to see you again. So stay safe, stay happy. I'm Booed. I'll see you next time.